face off. We're gonna talk your face off. 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 Talk your face off.
Oh, what's up?
Yo,
What's up? What's up?
I am enjoying clearing my sinuses while not on air. Oh,
This is going to be a short one for everybody. Speaking of his sinuses, I'm all achy, feeling
yeah,
not feeling great either. So,
getting old.
yeah.
Getting old.
I don't think it's age. I think it's just crud going around.
It is, and I've been avoiding it. It was funny because I told my wife, because she works at the school, and obviously I have two kids at the school, and everyone's been sick since like November, right? And I've been like just kind of like passing it back and forth, or like sniffles or whatever. And I'm like, I was fighting it all winter long, fighting it. And then finally it caught me, and I was like, ugh. It started catching me on Saturday or Friday. I got a sore throat, but I was like, just a sore throat. And then
Right.
Saturday we raced, and I was like, my nose would not stop running. It was like old man drip kind of a thing, where it's just like bloop, bloop. And so, and then, and then my wife was like, well, if you went to the race, you got to be good enough to go to the hockey game on Sunday. And I was like, oh yeah. So I went to the hockey game, and then I came home, and I was like, face down. Bam, and I was out for the count. So, yep. That's where we're at.
Pilot Ryan Media in the house. I just saw him not too long ago. You're all grainy. Is it me that's actually grainy?
I don't know.
Or,
You look good to me.
Okay. Yours is all pixelated on my end, so maybe it's my
weird. Your
my
down and
feed.
your ups.
Yep, down and ups are not the same, maybe. But yeah, 124 mop and people. Yeah, I've got a lot of cleaning on my desk to do here. I got so many Furatech bags sitting on my desk right now.
Nice.
Hey, I did find this though for the people that know. I found the what is this? The Python Pro.
Nice.
I bought to put in one of my rigs and then lost and haven't been able to put it in.
Oh no.
There it is. Found
There it is.
in a pile of other.
Do you find out while you were on the hunt for me?
No, that I knew exactly where that stuff was. I mean, I got all of these Furatech things just sitting here, and there's whatever.
It's like a mail call.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. That's
cool. Oh, and then here's another one over here, actually, in a bag or two, actually. Some of them I took the tags off of them. Looks like I might have opened a few of them. Pre-opened.
David Ferris is asking if we've had any of the issues that Josh had or heard of with the Furatechs. I have not. I've only had turn off issues because I didn't realize that my low voltage setting was too high.
Yep. Low voltage thing. I just turn it off. Those things will go for or turn it down to like 2 something. We're trying to pull so much out of the. You think about the size of these batteries that we're running, and then we're trying to like BEC the crap out of our servos now and run these big, motors and all this, and you're gonna just dip that battery and it's gonna cut and it's gonna go into turn off and on. It works again because at low voltage, I just turn it off.
Yeah,
because it'll definitely low voltage cut, or it'll think it does, even though like you plug it in, like my battery still says I got 3.8, but something caused it to dip.
So the brownout.
Turn off that. It'll help. Because if you're really just doing a comp with it, you should not use so much that you're gonna go below. And at any point, it's just only gonna be that you dip it, and so that's what I would do.
Yeah, Casitas Crawlers is saying NERC Entertainment is good because it's been pouring rain for a few days now in the 805.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw some of that on the news.
Yeah,
You guys are getting
California,
some.
they're getting
Yeah,
dumped on.
yeah, that's crazy. Hope you guys are all safe out there. Sleek Hobbies 88 says, "Getting my first crawler soon. Welcome to the dark side, my friend. Welcome to the dark side." That's how I felt about doing the oval racing. I was like, I think it's gonna be boring, turning left, and then I did it, and I was like, I'm hooked. Let's
Yeah.
go. Like,
Yeah, that's how
100%.
I felt with the fifth scale oval, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah,
'Cause I got like the 5T, and I'm thinking I just want to jump this and do cool stuff with it.
yeah,
And then I was like, well, they're oval racing. I guess I'll check it out. Turned out to be awesome.
yeah. Super fun. Sorry, I'm just getting a
Yeah.
picture up.
Other than that, I have had with the Avatar radios, and somebody else had just mentioned that they had the same issue with it. Is if the batteries get low,
Mhm.
it'll start to disconnect, and where you have to like turn your radio off and on or whatever, or turn off your car to get it to rebind.
Mhm.
It's just a low battery. If you keep your batteries in that topped off and fresh,
Yeah,
you get rid of that dropout. But what most people are talking about, and what Harley Designs is talking about, is where it just like cuts off and restarts or reboots itself or whatever.
yeah.
But I haven't really had that issue.
Quick shout out, A fanboy. A win is a win. That's my TM phrase when I was on the podium in novice, my first race. Turf buggy. I rented a car, and he was like, "Take it easy on these kids." I'm like, "Hey, buddy, a win's a win. Here we go." Like, so
Yeah,
that was back in the
nice.
day. So he's a fellow associated homie.
That's
So,
awesome.
out here.
Pat Ryan Media, they have oval racing down where he is in Michiana, Granger. But no, actually there is oval racing. Why am I saying no? Yes, there is oval racing up here. Dirt Devils RC Speedway in Battle Creek, Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
It's probably an hour from me. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
A fanboy says that I
Yeah.
see the trend is trending. I agree, dude. That I think up here, it's getting pretty hot up here with the oval stuff. So I'm torn because we have a stock slash, totally stock, and my daughter built it. It was one of the slash kits. It's the only one we kept because she built it from scratch, and I want her to run it in the stock class, but I also have another setup where I could make like 3 street stock cars that we could go racing with, and that way she doesn't have to run the big T name. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I told her she could try it first.
While we're talking racing and while we're talking oval, the place where I used to race fifth scale, Carolina RC Park, just shared this. They made one of the 1RC racing courses for the 18 scale ones, those sprint cars and all of that they've got, the modified, and
those look
they've
so
got all
awesome.
of them.
Yeah,
they're so cool,
awesome.
and they've got so many liveries and stuff you can do for them, and they've got upgrades galore. They've done a killer job releasing those, and because you can do it in just a room like this, they've just laid it out, made this awesome track. Yeah, super super cool. Laid down some carpet. Some people do dirt, but what I was getting on here for was to put in, still speaking of racing, our Grand River RC, which I've been following since I moved here. I haven't actually been here yet, but they do carpet racing, and they're doing a live practice right now. But they just posted, you can see how big this course is going to be from this photo with all these guys lined up with these. These are the mini Zs.
Well, that's a big course.
They just posted a picture. Look at that course.
Oh, that looks sick.
Isn't that awesome?
That would be awesome. Yeah,
so it's a huge with lots of room to get some like nice straightaway speed.
Yeah.
Here, let me blow this up bigger. Oh, that made it smaller. Yay, me. Yeah, I was just trying to make it there. Whoa, too big.
That's good. That was
good. Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was good.
Well, it took over the whole screen and I couldn't see it then anymore. Well, maybe if I go to this screen and do it.
So Roadside RC says, I'll let you finish on this first. Yeah, that looks awesome. I haven't really been like they're starting to do mini Z racing at our localish hobby shop, probably about 30-40 minutes away. Um, but the track I saw was just, it was just too small. I was like, I think I'd get bored there a little bit, but that looks sick.
Well, while he's in there asking about drifting, I just posted this. Oh man, why isn't it?
So I really want to get into drifting. It's just that there's nowhere consistent that I could really go and drift out here. And I like we're going to a place in a couple weeks in Portland that has a big drift track, so I'm excited to take video of that kind of stuff. I was gonna see if maybe I could borrow one of my friends to go down and take video of it, but we'll see. Yeah, that looks sick.
Sorry about that.
No, that looks
Audio came
awesome.
on.
Oh, didn't hear it.
So your friend?
Well, no, I was just thinking about borrowing one from my friend so I could take it on because we're doing or doing a race down in Portland in a couple weeks on carpet indoor, and the same place has a big drift track out there. So I wanted to go and bring one down there and get some footage while we were down there. But I think I follow Sideways. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Hobby Town in. I think this is actually the one in Yorktown, Virginia. Used to be Newport News, I believe, but they also have one in Richmond. But they have two different drift tracks now through their stuff, and they do these awesome stuff. And this is we actually had him on here. I used to race monster trucks and stuff with him, Mike, down in Virginia. And this is his setup with a little GoPro on the head on a little servo that turns with the car, and the steering and all that is so sick that he's got laid out for it.
That's rad.
For POV, it's insane.
Yeah.
But
that's super cool.
Yeah. The whole thing with the servo on the steering wheel with the little hand.
Oh yeah, the e-brake works. Yeah, that's sick.
E-brake works, everything. Yep.
That's pretty bad.
He's got it so cool. These things should be super viral with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Whoa.
Hello.
But
yeah, super cool POV setup. I shared that today as well, but on my Facebook page, I saw it and I was like, dang, that's so good.
Yeah.
He's got such a wicked setup, and he's had that for a while.
Yeah.
But and he's got several videos with that car. Like you can go through it. But their stores are amazing. It's like going into, small. Well, the Richmond one is huge.
Yeah.
But they're bright. The shelves are stocked full of stuff, jam packed, like walls of cars.
Mm-hmm.
Inventory is insane.
Dude, I need to go and take a video of our Redmond Hobby Town, the one that just got redone. It is so nice. It's like, just like you said, it's super bright, floor to ceiling, everything's stocked. You can walk through aisles like of RC cars, like, and they're down it, and you can pick up the box and look at it and all that kind of stuff. Super cool. Super cool. I always feel awkward walking in, being like, "Hey, can I take a video of your store?"
Right.
YouTube.
It is awkward.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Like, yeah. Well, that's just the way it is. I'm awkward. So.
Yeah. But yeah, they were just chock full of stuff. I'd get the Kobe Legos. We talked about those before there that my kids were into. All kinds of cool stuff there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of viral, I'm taking a break off of Instagram.
That's the tough to go viral when you do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like.
Speaking of non-viral.
Yeah.
Speaking of viral, have you had this, whatever I've got right now?
I know, right? No, the other day I caught myself like desk scrolling too much. And I was like, time to put it down. I'm not going to post for a while. I posted my 3 banner thing that says, recalibrating or whatever it is. And then I was like, did you see the Cleverly Brothers thing? You should look that up. It's pretty dope.
Here you go,
Yeah.
Josh Rhodes. Here's a hobby shop that built a mini LMT course.
Yeah, Cleverly Brothers was posting this stuff and making it with the LMT. But anyways,
Yep.
I decided on taking a break off of Instagram for a while until I get some of these builds caught up and life caught up. We've been super busy, and I'm like, it's time for me to take a break off of there because I feel like I've got nothing to gain from Instagram right now. The game has totally changed, and so it's like, you know, I have good, like I'm still liking and I haven't commented on much, but I'm still like engaging a little bit, but not posting for a while.
Yeah.
I think I'll take a break till the end of February. We'll see. Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah. The one thing is those jumps look really hard to hit if
Super
you have any
narrow.
kind of speed because they're like just wide enough for the trucks.
Yep, yep.
They need to be because you're not physically in it driving to line things up. That's how I felt about like the BMX trails that we'd go to, trying to
Yeah.
hit those with those faces with an RC car versus like if you're on a bike.
It
So
almost,
different.
in this video, almost looks sped up. I don't know if you caught that or not. Like,
Yeah, they were probably going pretty slow
yeah.
to hit those. Yeah, and so I don't know. That was the one thing I noticed when I looked at it, is like those jumps. When you look at the pictures, especially awesome, look super scale, but they'd be really hard to line up. Some of them. That one's not
Yeah.
too bad.
No.
That one, look at how much it's like barely wider than the tire prints on it.
Yeah, it looks good for scale, but it's just it is just a little hard to hit.
And it's the only thing you have to take into account when you're building them for RCs. When we're racing even the 1/10 scale, the jumps are so much wider than they'd be for like say a 1-to-1 truck.
6 times wider than the car about. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're what do we even if we do the plastic ramps, we end up doing like 3 of them wide a lot of times.
Yep.
So, but man, it's killer looking.
Photo
If you have the
op is
time
good.
to set it up, but if you were racing it, it'd be really tough.
Yeah.
Especially if you have to do 2 tires on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
So, but yeah, it would be cool to see some of those.
Speaking of racing,
Oh, it's there, the B7.
yeah, super pumped for this. So I
Yeah.
don't know if we're gonna start tomorrow, but the plan is my daughter's gonna build that,
Yeah.
and my son's gonna drive it after this Portland race. He's gonna drive
Yeah.
it, and then she's gonna get his car and race that car. So
Nice.
pretty pumped about it. I'm actually really excited, and she wants to build it, and so the last video I did on racing was her. She edited that video, like probably 80% of that video she edited.
Really? On the
Yeah.
phone or iPad?
No, on the computer. I showed her how to
Okay.
do it.
Nice.
So I showed her how to do it, and she edited it all, and I was like, it was that was something that was really cool because like when we first started, it was really family centric doing all the RC stuff, and it still is obviously, but being able to connect on a different level and on showing how to edit and all that kind of stuff, that was really fun. And so now she wants to make the video of the build process, and we were talking about like how to film it. Like we're kind of spitballing the storyboard of it, if it's going to be overhead shot and time lapse, because those videos aren't typically super engaging. But if we did like a time lapse of like the front clip, the transmission, and then like the final assembly or whatever, like 3 different.
Well, I would do it. I would Instagram reel that. That's what I'd do.
Yeah. Well,
and just do the quick, because people do like they get sucked into that stuff, like the vacuum forming things and the
yeah.
Some of the build. That's what sucks me in. Builders like doing like even with woodworking, like man, those ones will suck you in.
So we'll probably do short time lapse and a long camera on it, and then also she'll do the voiceover. So she'll just after it's done, she'll talk about the process, and then we'll post it up. Maybe make it 2 or 3 videos long, short little ones. We'll see.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm pumped for that.
The Shire RC says we plan to build a course like that at the Shire RC Park here in Michigan. Very cool. Josh Rhodes said they built a mini LMT pod out of a pizza box and duct tape. That's all you need for these. That's the thing. Like,
Yep.
people want you to sell them something. It's like, you can make it out of anything. Like,
Yep.
it doesn't take much to make a jump out of these. Matthew Copeland says Microcrawler Club in Utah is killing it with the minis. Yes, Van Do It, Microcrawler Club, killing it. Like their scale stuff and what they're doing with their 124 scale crawlers and 18th scale.
Yeah.
Insane. Roadside Preach On, need to keep ourselves in check, easy to get sucked in. Talk about Instagram. So
Yep.
Yeah, I turned off all notifications on messengers.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I do. Yeah.
I was in so many groups, 3 that I'm active in, but even in the 3 that I'm active in, when it gets active and everybody starts responding, it's just nonstop ping, 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 ping.
Yep.
It's like I can't, because my watch would be going off like bzz, 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 like there's once you're so connected in so many ways, you got to just.
Yep.
And I need my watch to let me know when there are important things like a phone call or a text message.
Yep.
And I'm just like, start deleting these things, like no more notifications from that. So I'll go in once a day and check my messages.
Yep.
On Facebook and Instagram, pretty much.
That's how I was. I turned off all notifications on there. I was like, I don't need these on anymore.
Yeah. If I want to look it up, and I'm getting so much more done. Like,
yeah. And it just, to me, it was like, I started focusing on YouTube, obviously. And what happened, where I saw the overlap that was killing me, is that because we're getting more into racing, I have to follow Facebook now. And my wife was even like, ever since she started looking at Facebook stuff on, or RC stuff on Facebook, that's all I see now on the feed. And I'm like, well, sorry. It's better than like the smut she watches or listens to. It's like she does all the like the what's it called, the celebrity news and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
But
I get I get cat videos.
Yeah.
I send them to you sometimes even.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I sent you today. It was pretty funny though.
You sent me something today? I was on
Instagram. I forgot that you were off Instagram.
Yeah, that's all right.
So it's all right. It was pretty funny. You'll have to maybe look it up later, unless you delete it.
Oh no, I'll check it out later.
I don't even remember what it was.
Paul Fletcher says, clear history, it helps.
Oh, it was a kid walking with a Lego.
I didn't see
He
that.
fell down and smashed it into a million pieces.
Oh yeah. You did. That was a couple days ago. Yeah,
that was a few days ago. Yep. So yeah.
That's funny. That's too funny.
RC wise for me, update mini crawler stuff. I got the Mias axles to build. So I was getting ready to do it before the comp last week, and it's like, nah, like I'm gonna have to look up how to do these because mine did not come assembled, like the steering links and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I could look it up, or I could just look at the trucks there and take a picture of what way the links are supposed to be and all that. So
yeah,
I didn't assemble it for that, but I did get my trucks fixed in order to run class 3 again. And I really, really liked how it handled.
Nice.
So, although we're having this thing with the winch sticks, apparently walking, they have legs and they've been walking. And so they weren't really enough this past week for everybody. And I was kind of like, like I could wait and ask somebody to borrow one or whatever, or I could just go for it.
Yeah.
So I just went for it at the beginning and it cost me a little bit.
So tell me more about that guy's 24 scale that had a cage on it. Was that 3D? You posted that. So
yeah, so I just posted it.
Yeah, I'm still lurking, but
I just posted an update on it on all of them, YouTube, Facebook. Well, I can pull it up. Dude, so I need to do a video on his builds because they're the sickest things ever. And he builds everything around his electronics, tucks it all in there so well. But he does interesting stuff too with the suspension. If you look at it, it's cantilevered.
Oh, I
I didn't point out too much stuff on it. There's a lot going on but he was doing another one with some front end stuff, so he'd have way more steering. Because the biggest problem is the shocks get in the way of you being able to turn. Anyway, here I've got the truck pulled up here. I can show real quick what one we're talking about. So this one here, can I blow it up full screen with this? Not really. Oh, there. That's bigger. Yeah, so he does all that out of styrene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All styrene build on this one. Cuts carbon fiber by hand with ventilation and masking and all this kind of stuff for
Sure.
Like his stuff is insane. Yeah, you can see the cantilevered rear if you look quickly when it goes.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep.
Right there, you can
I
see
was wondering if it was like 3D printed.
No, he does it. Yeah, there you can see it. Yeah,
crazy.
He does some crazy stuff. He built his own of the roller links here. Kind of made his own with bearings. But yeah, people thought it was pointed so that it would roll. Like it came to one point at the top, so it would never turtle. But it doesn't. It's still flat on the top. It just comes back to that point like a triangle in the back, but it's not like up. It's not elevated. So he could still potentially get stuck, but it would be tough.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a really sweet build. And then my other buddy, Rick, so that's Brandon's, and he's got other ones. But this one's cool because it has, see that right there? See a white arm right there? Right inside of here.
Okay.
He's got another servo to suck the front end down.
Oh, nice.
Like when he's hill climbing, he can
like a suck down
the
winch,
suspension.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, super cool. Anyway, so lots of cool stuff going on.
Nice.
With these builds these days. I didn't get any footage of mine, but
I can't clear my throat. It's like I got something like right
yeah,
right
I've got
there,
that going on.
My kids, they're like gross when I'm trying to hack.
Travis is in here and he has fully built my VRD for me.
Nice.
And he sent me videos of it running and it looks amazing. He's asking if I have a body for it. I have not got a body for it yet.
Yeah. Hot coffee. I know. I've been drinking hot coffee like crazy today.
And that's I could put the VRD speed body on it or the Vanquish speed body on it from the I could try to mount that somehow, but it's not really the right style, I don't think.
You know what you should do is you should put the what's the funny named one that Harley loves of the J Concepts body?
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
On the VRD? Yeah, the Lloyd?
The Lloyd. You should put the Lloyd on the VRD. You'd love it.
It's too long.
Yeah. Cut it up.
It would make it awful. I'm afraid to cut it. It's so nice looking.
No, I'm talking about the Lloyd body.
That's what I mean. It's nice looking. Like
yeah.
RC Patina guy made it look good.
Yeah.
Not gonna chop it any more than I already have.
There you go. KLN says he gave it to me over the phone. Yeah, I know. They gave it to me. He gave it to me.
But no, yeah, he's got that going.
That's awesome.
So
that's super
I need to get a body and I need somebody to do a good paint job for me. So
I have to go on a painting spree because I have to paint 2 bodies by not this Friday, but next Friday. Just buggy bodies because I have to paint. I got to paint the new B7 body, and then I got to paint a body for my daughter so that she can put it. She's renting a car right now, borrowing a car.
Right.
So we're going to paint a body that fits that car and then do the
buggy bodies?
Yeah.
But you can do a lot with stickers and wraps too. Like you've got some stuff at your disposal to make it look wicked.
Yeah.
You could do a single color and then do the rest.
Yeah, with stickers, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what we're doing though is we're gonna do like Dalton's livery. is, I don't know if I can reach it. Hold on.
I painted one all white, perfect. Yeah, I had somebody saying that they are making bodies, and they wanted to send me a body to use, and I'm like, well, I mean, then I'm gonna have to paint it. I'm gonna have to mask it. I'm gonna have to try and find a way to mount it to one of my rigs,
Yep.
and that's a lot for me to do for this.
So this is his livery.
I can't even finish the axles I want to build. That looks cool.
So we're gonna stay with this livery but change colors up.
Did
So-
you sticker the stars, or did you do that ahead of time underneath and paint it? Like paint,
Yeah. Well,
mask it, and then paint it?
I masked it with white vinyl, and then I
Yeah.
painted the body, and then I was like, I don't think I have to repaint. I don't think I have to take these off.
Oh, you just left them in as, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So that's how I did that. And then if you look real close, it's got like little rivet details on the side that I did by hand. But so he's gonna keep the same paint scheme, except we're gonna go with the Tamiya metallic blue. It's like way more sparkly. It's like my Evil Knievel body. Same red on top. But my daughter wants to do what does she want to do? I think she wants to do like blue and pink, like a coral, like a fuchsia pink that goes all the way up and into her wing, and then yellow stars on it. So it's like the same thing, just different colors. And that's how we're gonna be doing our racing. Ooh, I just found out he's got a super loose shock. Super loose. That couldn't have helped him in his last race. Took fourth in his last race. And I don't like to make excuses.
Holly Weird's in here asking what our take is on reptilians. The only one I know of is Colt Cobra, and he drove the snakebite monster truck.
Or Nancy Pelosi. One of the two.
Yeah, you may have a point. You may have opened my eyes.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
So he raced this weekend. So did I. But he raced this weekend, and it's awesome. There's these two like older dudes that are in there, and I don't know how old they are, but they're like 60 plus, right? Like I would even say maybe touching 70s, like close to it. And they came out of nowhere, and they are blazing fast. Like remember how I told you a couple of weeks ago how he lost to these guys that came in third, but the guys that won were like sitting pole on the real 21.5. So those guys came back.
That's a weird way to say that.
Well, you know. So they came back, and he was racing again. And so I was in his ear hole. I was like challenging him. I was like, dude, these guys are back. They're fast. If you want to get on that podium, you're going to have to race hard, right? So the average laps for this track that we had this time was like between 16 and 18 laps for novice. These guys pulled 22 laps on average. And then Dalton in his second qualifier was right on their heels at 21 laps. And the race director was like, whoa, where'd you come from? Because he was just ripping.
Wow.
But then he got into the A main, and he just couldn't. I don't remember what happened. I don't think anything happened. I think he just had a dirty race. Like he just didn't race as well as he normally does. And he finished fourth. And he was like, ah. But those other two guys finished first and second. And the RD was like, I think it's time for you guys to move up. Like, because they were like
so much faster.
Oh, well, dude, because Dalton, so that 18 pace is still like a lap and a half on the rest of, aside from maybe two or maybe three people on the field, a lap and a half up on everyone else. So, and these guys were 2 laps up on Dalton, 2 or 3 laps up on him. So, I mean, they were really fast. And I don't know if they had more motor or not, but it was speculative that they had more motor because they were fast. But the fact that he kept up with them on the second qual, I was like, dude, that's good right there. Like, that's awesome. So
yeah.
So we'll see what happens in this next race. This next race is a regional race. It's in Portland, and he's running novice, and so is my daughter. And if it's a true novice class, I think he has a good shot. I don't know what their classes are like down there, but yeah, I think they got a good shot at getting up top. So it'll be cool. It's a trophy race too, so top 5 get trophies. So, and
Nice.
he just got
You
his
like
points
trophy
today.
weeks.
Yeah,
You
he just
start
got his
building the shelves.
I know.
Get the
I know. Well,
racks ready, man. Get the racks ready.
Yeah, you can't see up here what I was thinking about changing things up, but we got our trophies on the wall behind us right now. But what was I going to say? Oh, we got the points today for where we're sitting on points, and he's 100 points up. Well, 100 points is basically like a first place finish in points for the thing. He's 100 points up on second place, and he's got 2 TQs on the season. So
wow.
yeah, so that's
And then to be getting 2 laps down all of a sudden. Yeah.
right. Yeah, it was a kick in the pants. So
now how are those guys doing compared to the class up from them?
that's what I was saying. They were sitting.
They were faster than that.
There are times we're sitting pole on the class up from them. So or definitely
I missed that jump. Okay. Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, definitely a main.
Cough it up, man. Cough it
Woo!
up.
Trying to.
I've been lucky lucky that I haven't cleared mine too much. But I don't have a sore throat or anything, but I definitely have like drainage, but thick. It just gets caught every once in a while. But I'm in the clear right now. I don't get it. But
that's nice.
Yeah.
So that's the most stocking I've done in the last 2 days.
Right. Same about here.
Yeah.
I got something pretty substantial in the mail today. I can't wait to show that off a little bit here.
No.
But yeah,
you mean in a little bit, like
substantial. In a little bit, we'll be showing it.
Like days or like minutes?
Days.
Okay.
Or size. I don't know. Little bits and pieces of it.
A little corner of it. It's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Pretty awesome.
So, got to get working on that. Get past the sickness and getting out, and I need to go find that servo I was telling you I think I have.
Oh yeah.
I need to go looking for that.
I think I might just buy or sell the Baja Ray. I have no bugs.
I haven't had any takers on it.
No one's ever bit on that car. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I have to rebuild it or what, because like no one wants it. No one. I went from 450 to 350. Nothing.
It's custom caged.
New different metal or aluminum wheels. Different 2.2s. Stock drivetrain. But I mean the thing rips. It's super fast. But yeah, no one wants it. So I'm like, huh. Who wants it? First taker, $300. Let's go. Or should I say $300 plus shipping? I don't know what it costs to ship it.
Probably a lot with that cage.
Yeah. Why do we still tease RCs after they come out? Nobody wants them. I know, right? I don't know why no one wants the Baja Ray. The Baja Ray's sick, dude. It's
well, the reason they don't want them after they come out is because there's going to be the next thing. Like if it's been out for 6 months, it's just wait for the next thing. They're hurting themselves, the industry, like as far as longevity and the market in general, because they move through things so quickly that part support sucks. A whole bunch of stuff ends up sucking. So, and when you get that zero interest anymore on stuff.
Did you see that thing about TLR? How they're having a hard time?
Yeah. With the quality.
Gotta be tough, man. That's gotta be super tough. That's what I'm worried about with the B7. Like I kind of wanted to
David.
I kind of want to like do a buy on a bunch of A-arms and bulkheads and stuff like that right now before everyone has them. Because I don't know, if there's going to be enough out there for parts.
Yeah.
For part support. So
yeah,
we'll see. But
luckily that Baja Ray is based on a lot of parts that are just out in general for that Ray lineup. So there's a lot of support in that.
Yeah.
for
Yep.
diffs and whatnot that you're gonna need. But
I've heard people say how the diffs on the front end of that have problems. I've never had a problem with mine
yeah,
ever. And I U4'd it. I sand bashed it. I mean, you saw some of the videos I did in the sand dunes
looks
with the
super
thing
fun.
just
Yeah,
launching.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't.
That's the same with the laser nut. People were saying, and mine's still the original diffs in them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and drive
changed out.
shafts and everything.
Yeah, I changed out my rear end on mine just because I wanted it locked.
Yeah,
And I actually got the locker for the center, and I didn't ever put it in, but I wish I did, because it diffs out on the front left. Actually, it's
yeah,
funny. That's funny because I took a video. I went out to take a video of it to kind of put it on the post to try to sell it, and I was doing like a big power slide, like full power slide,
yeah.
and it was dipping so hard that the it blew the tire off the bead lock. I had to go and rebuild the bead lock. I was like, ah.
Mm.
But
I should knock on wood because I said something like that about diffs and all that on my Armas, and then I went and immediately
blew them
blew out
up. Yeah.
that center diff on the
Did you do
the
that on
Mojave, which I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, then nothing ever goes wrong with this.
Yeah.
And I've never blown an Arma diff, and this Mojave has been nothing but a runner. Toasted.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah.
That new Mojave, I had my eyeballs on for dirt season.
Yeah.
For novice dirt.
It looks like a really good size. Like the 6S is big. And
Yeah.
4S, again, just a simple 4S battery, so easy to deal with.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm not a helicopter guy, so a single 6S's seem massive to me, but
It seems a little dangerous, a little volatile.
yeah. But
That's funny.
yeah, there was a day when 4S was like that for me. Like, what 4S? Like,
I know, like you could feel.
okay, I can do two 2S's in the air, and there's like one battery 4S. Like,
yeah.
now and then I got into the drones, and it was all day 4S 6S. I'm like, okay,
Yep.
but they were small packs because they need to be light.
Yeah.
When you get these huge bricks that are 6S, you're like, holy crap, that is like carrying a. I don't want to say the word in case they're gonna, go through scrub the audio in this for something and then flag it.
Yeah. What do you got coming up next? Are you comping on Thursday?
Yep. If I feel good, I'll be up there. Yeah. I don't feel terrible. That's the thing.
Bro, that's
like,
you gotta
my
rest.
Family had it so bad.
Yeah.
Like when I feel like I'm like, I got nothing. Like if this is all I get, then I'm all right. Like I ache a little, like my muscles feel just achy.
Yeah.
And I'm tired, but I don't have anything else except for just like wanting to sleep.
Yeah. I would advise taking a rest because that's how I was. And I was like, we'll go racing. We'll go to the hockey game. And then I was like out, like done. Like I should have not gone to the hockey game. I should have, like, the race was way more than enough for that. But
yeah, a little bit just like foggy brain too, like just I'm not thinking through things, and it's like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this right now, like
yeah,
but yeah, that went over pretty well for me Sunday. I woke up, I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be singing right now, and I haven't been paying attention to what we're even playing. I don't even know what key everything's in right now, but we're just supposed to be being spoken and sung to notes, and I did not pick the right notes on the first couple words. But yeah, no, it's
little pitchy dog,
not good, little pitchy. And then I realized I need to be listening and focusing because I am not focused right now. Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. And driving, which I never get like car sick or anything, but I feel like just a little weird when I'm driving right now. So trying not to drive a whole lot. Yeah. But I've been just trying to keep up, I'm doing stuff, and if I'm not sleeping, I'm working. So and then knocking out orders and licking the stamps and putting them on there for all you guys to get sick. No, I'm just kidding.
Gross.
It's all peel and stick, but still. I cough on every one for you.
In the
Order now while you can still get it. If you need some time off at work, get you some pine trees. I'll lick them for you.
Yuck. That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
So yeah.
Nice.
No, I mean, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be feeling like, again, I feel even as I'm sitting here talking, I'm feeling a little bit more energized. That's the problem. I go into those good moments and you stay awake and get wrecked.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully if I'm over it, if I don't want to bring that sickness around them, but if I feel over it,
right,
then we'll be there and comment, because I love it, dude. It's my favorite, like one of my favorite days of the week is heading up there and hanging out and ribbing on people and checking out what new builds and creative stuff people are doing.
Yeah, dude. So the funny thing, so there's a guy that has been battling Dalton all season long, and he's an adult, like probably my age, maybe a little older. I don't know, somewhere in the vicinity of my age. And he was telling me that on an A main at this last race, they were standing next to each other and they were both talking trash to each other. He goes, and I was like, seriously? And I was like, and he's like, yeah, man. He was like, where you at? He's like, I guess they were talking back and forth, like just totally talking trash as they're racing in the A main. And
that's funny.
Like Dalton being 9 and this guy being, an older guy. And I was like, dude, that is so awesome. And he's like, funny. I love it. He's like, I love it. I love it that he's talking back and like talking trash back and forth as we're doing it. I was like, that's pretty rad. So I don't know if I can condone it or not, or if I should or not, but still pretty cool. What? I didn't see that. See what Kaylin said?
No, Big America's working on her truck.
Oh. Or is he working on another one that looks like that truck?
Yeah, did you see Tom Mentz wreck? Holy cow.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's got hurt. They say he's injured. He won't be in for a little bit.
Really?
So the next couple, yeah. And this is like farewell tour.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he hit like and went and landed completely upside down, just boom, stopped when it hit, like slam upside down.
Whoa.
From a pretty good drop during the freestyle.
Oh, freestyle. Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
That's crazy.
So I think he's going to be out for a minute.
That's crazy. Are you in NASCAR at all?
I like NASCAR.
Dude, if you have Netflix, I got sucked in. They have 2 different NASCAR specials.
Really?
One's the Bubba Wallace one, and the other one's just called NASCAR.
Okay.
I think it's called like NASCAR something. I don't know. It's new. It just came out, and I crushed it. It is so good.
Multiple episodes?
Yeah.
They're like a season of episodes?
Yeah, Bubba Wallace's was like 6, I think. And the NASCAR one was like 8. Super good.
We've been playing it on here on the Xbox. We've been playing a lot of NASCAR.
Oh, really?
Turn left, cool. Baby. It's fun. Yeah. I got my son. Now we're talking about getting one of the wheels and all this stuff for it.
I know.
But that just takes up space. We got too much other crap down here. Travis was here. He knows. There's a lot of crap down here, dude, for me to clean up. I was hoping to do it. My wife's like, you need to clean up this weekend. And I was like, I don't feel up to doing anything. Like,
yeah. Yep. So you techie guys out there, I'm techie. I'm super techie. I'm a tech nerd, but only on the Mac side. I'm not a tech guy for the Windows side. VRC. I am wondering, can you get away with a cheaper setup, for like a cheap tower or cheap laptop, and run it onto a big screen and run VRC? Or is it like crush your stuff?
You have to have a decent vid card, which is easier with the tower to upgrade.
Yeah. But the VRC doesn't seem like it's very high def graphics.
Well, I think you can scale it, can't you, with that one?
I have no idea.
Addicted. Don't tell me that. Come on, man. I need you to tell me it's a waste of money and it's a pain in the butt to set up.
Yeah.
It's not worth spending $500 on.
See, that's
David Ferris, I do not charge extra for that service. Actually, I should charge extra for that service.
the peel and stick service.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about that because we have a laptop, but I just use it as a dummy computer to run my plotter. And I don't know if it would run BRC, but it'd be cool to try it because I'd be all about that, sitting down and practicing with Dalton and my daughter to go and get some laps in on the computer. I think that'd be super sick. But like I said, I don't know what the barrier to entry is on something like that.
Okay. I really want to do the monster truck one.
Oh, the beam?
The beam one.
Yeah. That was pretty sick at Ryan Anderson's house.
It was.
I got the backflip to moonwalk first before you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. I had to do it.
You drove around like a little girl for a long time, though. I just opened it up right from the get-go.
Well, when you get into some guy's trophy room, when you're in some dude's trophy room that's stacked with Monster Jam stuff, and he's like, "Go ahead and drive it," and I'm like, "I don't want to break it," and he's like, "No, you have to stand on it," and I'm like, "Okay." So then I put it to the floor. I'm like, "Here we go!" Yeah, all right, now I get it. So, yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, so
what would
cool.
be really sick is that I have tubing and stuff like that. If I made a little tube cage with TVs in front and on the sides of you, and then I could make my little sim thing with a tube cage around it and painted it up all blue and black and purple and made it look like Son of a Digger, that would be pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty cool.
And then you just sit down in it.
I'm just glad the weather's changing here because I'm ready to get outside again with cars.
Yeah, I know. I've been
RCs again.
I've been dying to go on a hike, but it's been so hit and miss here.
It's just so muddy from our 2 feet of snow melt that we had.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be out running the side yard, but it's still really wet.
Yeah.
So, but it's close.
Yep.
I'll probably take out the. It's wet, but I'll probably take out the little sand VW buggy that Skill Metal Supplies made.
Oh yeah.
And run that while it's nice and packed sand.
Do you have any of
rip
these
a little better
RC 4-wheel drive paddles?
No, but I have paddles for the Axial Yeti.
Okay, those would work.
Juniors, that would work.
Yeah, these little RC 4-wheel drive paddles are tiny, dude. They're perfect for that.
Have you seen the Yoop? Do you know what the Yoop is?
Nope.
Scott Quick is asking. I have not seen the Yoop.
Me either. Oh, that's cool. David Ferris said his buddy took a full-size Mini Cooper and turned it into a sim rig in the basement. That would be awesome. Or it'd be even cooler than that.
That'd be really cool.
A bug would be sick. Like a Volkswagen bug. Get in that thing.
Oh.
Dude, that would be awesome. Probably smaller.
The UP. Too. Oh, yeah. What is it, like a movie, the Yoop? Or have you seen the Yoop? He says that the UP, I've been to the UP.
I don't even know what you guys are
like maybe about. The snow he's talking about. Maybe they got crazy snow or something. I haven't seen. We've been having great weather here, though.
Upper Peninsula.
I can't believe I missed the Yoop, though. No, I mean, that's how foggy my brain is right now. That's how we refer to it all the time. And my brain was just like, what's a Yoop? Oh, we're talking about it's RCs. That's all I can think about at one time.
That's funny.
I haven't caught anything. If anything's happening up there, I haven't even really seen details on what's happening in California, other than that they're getting pounded and there's a lot of mud. Yeah,
last Friday was crazy. It was like 65. It felt like 65 degrees out where I was, and just sunny and warm. Oh, it's gorgeous. And now it's like Lows in the 30s, highs in the mid to upper 40s, and
Mm-hmm.
gray every day, just gray. Wah, wah.
Oh, Scott's
Tons of
asking.
rain.
Yes, I have been there before. Not very far, just up to the. Ooh, we've gone up to the where everybody goes. You cross, and then you kind of head north, and there's some waterfalls, and I'm blanking on the name of it.
Niagara? No, just
No.
kidding.
Uh,
Big floodwaters. Oh yeah, up and down in California. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Tequamanon Falls. That's the one.
That's crazy. The rain down south in California, they don't have anywhere for that water to go. It seems like.
Yeah, rain for 3 days. Dang. Y'all need Noah. No kidding.
Yep. Welcome to the PNW.
J Marcy saying Tamarack. I've been to the Tequamanon ones. The Tamarack that I've been to is in West Virginia. It's that like little rest area stop. If you know, you know.
Crazy. Very, very crazy.
Well, we should get ready to wrap here.
Yeah, we
What
said we were gonna go short.
yeah. We're gonna knock out some stuff. I'm gonna try to tomorrow put that front axle onto this guy, which is perfect timing because the front axle on this is seen better days. It's an original Power Hobby Hot Racing, one of the first aluminum ones that I got.
Mm.
And it's been on here forever. This was like my first one that I started building out of all my SCX 24s. And I just kept adding stuff to it and changing it. But this was the first one to get the aluminum stuff, the Hot Racing links. These are my first ever Hot Racing links from Hobbytown, Virginia. The first ever Furatech Komodo. This, yeah, had a white Jeep body on it for a while. Yeah, this was the original one that got those upgrades to it, figuring it out how it all worked.
Yeah.
And then it got the new chassis, and still my favorite truck of all of them that I have is the original. And I really want to run these tires, which I haven't got to run yet.
Oh, those are the megalithics?
No, these are the
ruptures.
Ruptures.
Yeah.
I have megalithics waiting for me.
Nice.
So those are going to be on the next one. But yeah,
Kill.
and I've got the hard park wheels to assemble to go on.
Yeah.
This actually too, which means I'm gonna have to make a hard park special sized pine tree.
Ooh.
Which will fit hard park wheels. So
That's
coming next.
Real quick, do you know anything about Hard Body Crawler Company? They have the hard body FJs for the 24s.
The ones that are on. I have one of them. I think the ones that are on Etsy.
I don't know if they're on Etsy. I think they have their own website.
Hard bodies.
Hard Body Crawler Co. Or hard. It's just thehardbodycrawler.com.
Oh, Hard Body Crawler Co. I see it. Special design. No, I don't have these.
David Ferris says he has their FJ. Swamp Donkeys. Al Castro for the win. Swamp Donkeys.
Looks really good. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Looks like something Kochner would do, or
I think they look rad. I'm just not sure how they would. I mean, obviously, they're not going to transform to or translate to performance base, but they look cool.
So I got one on. What did I get? Etsy. Let's see if I can find it based on my previous purchases. What this was, but it's supposed to work with the one of my chassis that I have.
Oh,
I have several things. Okay, here's purchases. Nope, none of these are it.
Lies.
What the crap did I purchase it with?
Lies.
These are like patriotic cowboy hats, vintage. These are something that I bought to put on when I was making that King of RC shirt. Well, that's not what I needed.
Nope. What's Kalen jabbering about? Candles? I don't know what he's talking about.
These are at FJ45 bodies
He says
by
WT
WT Micro.
Oh yeah, that's
WT
what,
Micros. And I think I did the cab only version of this somehow. Maybe. Because I only wanted to do a cab only version.
Ooh, that's a question of the day.
Or no,
right
maybe
there.
it's got the tucked back end. It might be this one. No, that's something else.
David Ferris is asking if you've taken out the FJ40 yet.
Which one?
The new one you just got?
Oh yeah, I posted a video.
Did you? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Where?
Instagram.
Oh, not your TikToks?
No, I don't have TikTok. I mean, I do, but I don't use it. No, I've taken it out. It was in that video where I do the unboxing. And I did a full unboxing of it as well. I just haven't edited it yet.
Yeah.
So, and I should, because I think I have a kind of funny-ish intro.
Kind of.
It might not end up being funny, and I might be like, how am I going to cut around this and not use this intro now? Now that I'm thinking back on it. But yeah, the FMS FJ40 is like driving the Michigan. It's awesome. They just look so good, both of them. Just like you're just watching it on the camera going, oh, it looks so real. Like
so good.
Yeah.
Is RC Jeep guy still in the chat? He commented on one of my videos and I didn't know what he was commenting about. I don't know if he's serious or not that he wants to take something off my hands. My mud truck. The taco truck one. So
the monster truck one?
The one I just did.
The mud tires, with all the caging and
the rat rod one, yeah. I don't know if he's still in here or not, but yeah, he goes, yeah, I'm in here. Couldn't tell if that's what you were trying to tell me or not, because that's like, hey, let's make a deal. Tony, you lost your accent. You used to have a bit of Carolina sound.
I know. There was definitely a bit more. It comes out if you get excited. Like you can get it. It can come back out pretty quick if we get going because But everything up here in the Midwest just so much like more laid back that you don't talk like this very much. But it's there if you get around it. It's like it'll pop out. Like if I go down and hang out, it's like instant. You just jump back into it. It's just kind of like coming back to Michigan, jumping back. Hey, no, I can't do it now. Oh, so that's Southern too. Now I'm stuck. Thanks, Scott. you broke me. You broke me. It's much higher, more active kind of voice than the more Midwestern kind of.
Yeah.
A boot.
I hear you. Right on. Yeah. All right, dude. Well,
let's wrap it.
Let's wrap it. We got stuff going on. Hopefully, I'll have some things to show.
Welcome
on Tuesday. Might have a bunch of stuff going on. I'm gonna lock myself in the shop for the next 4 days.
Yeah,
we'll see. How do I get RC Jeep guy? You need to send me, or you have his contact information, right, Tony? RC Jeep guy.
I think yeah.
Maybe if you have his text, you could send him my contact information. There you go. Tony can give you a number. All right. Suspect Laboratories. Peace.
I got somebody's number. Is it George? We were texting. We were texting a message. Now I'm looking through my texts.
We'll talk offline. All right.
All
We're
right.
out of here,
Sounds
Tony.
good. We're
Next
out.
Tuesday.
Close it down. Shut this down.
We're gonna come in hot and heavy.